Yes, as you've probably guessed, I, Zach Wolf, heard that Congress has officially voted to defund public media, i.e. PBS and NPR. And this is hitting PBS kids especially bad. You may remember a couple months ago I talked about how this bill could spell doom for PBS kids shows. And at least two of them were already canceled for that reason. Molly of Denali and Skillsville. And it's also a bad time, because in addition to Netflix, PBS has agreed to start running news episodes of Sesame Street First Run again, compared to the HBO seasons where there was a 9-month window, with the exceptions being each episode each season involving their autistic Muppet Julia, who I feel is the best thing to happen to Sesame Street in recent years. PBS Kids was always important to kids with some kind of autism, including me and my brother back in the 1990s. It was PBS that got such kids into Barney the Dinosaur and Thomas the Tank Engine and such, back when they ran those shows in the 90s and 2000s. And then they began to showcase autism awareness even more, such as Arthur introducing George as Asperger's friend Carl, and now we even have the animated series Carl the Collector, a cute cartoon about an autistic raccoon boy with a fondness for collecting things. I don't want to see these go away, and neither does PBS and all related companies. The official Arthur social media accounts posted something about this, feeling flattered we expressed our concern, as did Fred Rogers Productions, with their spin-offs like Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood and Alma's Way, keeping Mr. Rogers' legacy alive. Well, with Alma's Way, it's sort of a spin-off, as it was largely created by Sonia Manzano, who played Maria on Sesame Street for over 4 decades. Maria was an adult figure on Sesame Street I often looked up to, and so this is great she's still involved in public television for kids in some way. And also with these PBS Kids shows, they're cartoons where the art and animation styles don't matter to me. They're nice and wholesome entertainment for young children, and that's all that matters to me. And I've heard of kids who didn't grow up with cable in the 1990s or even the 2000s. And so PBS Kids was one of their sources for children's entertainment, along with some syndicated cartoons on other channels and what was left of Saturday morning blocks. Again, I rarely talk politics here, but this is a serious matter. A pox on the phony president, Udalali. Well, President Trump may have come up with the plan, but Congress was the one to go forward with and approve of his $9 billion plan. What a crook and an idiot. Okay, putting that aside, since I've currently got money to burn, I even donated a bit to WGBH, as every little bit helps. I am sharing the link in the video description, along with a couple other ways to donate to PBS if you're not in the greater Boston area, like me. But of course, WGBH was what made Arthur possible, along with Molly and Denali, and other shows like Between the Lions, Curious George, Design Squad, Fetch with Ruff Ruffman, Martha Speaks, and Zoom, both the original and the revival. Heck, there was also Let's Go Luna, an edutainment series for PBS Kids created by Joe Murray. Yes, the creator of Rocco's Modern Life at Camp Lazlo. Such a distinct style. But anyways, they say giving is better than receiving, and I wholeheartedly agree with that. I feel pretty good I donated a bit of money to WGBH. They've helped shape my childhood with airing quality entertainment programming, from Sesame Street and Mr. Rogers and Shiny Time Station up to Arthur and the Magic School Bus and Bill Nye the Science Guy and Between the Lions, along with the Nelvana adaptation of the Berenstain Bears. And like I've already said, WGBH is a co-producer on Arthur Between the Lions. And yes, I am aware that WGBH is partly why several of my Arthur YouTube poops were blocked, given they are a key owner in the PBS distribution venture. But we can all hope the PBS affiliates and such get even more donations from all this. I saw one post where such a PBS affiliate say they weren't licked yet, and to keep the donations coming. After all, We all remember how PBS's programs remind us that in addition to the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, they are made possible by financial support reviewers like you, and often thank us for that. But anyways, I've donated a bit to the PBS to ensure they stay alive, and I hope you can all give a little as well. We will not let our corrupt government prevent kids from getting quality edutainment. And that ends my little rant. The next video on this channel hopefully won't be political in any way, be it from me, Sam Valentino, the Disney Big Bad Wolf, or any of my other two friends.